competing at a powerlifting competition is going to be one of the best things that you do during your lifting career. But if you're going into your first competition and you don't have a coach and you don't have a friend who knows a lot about powerlifting and competing at powerlifting competitions, you're basically going to be going in blind. So here are 3 tips you can use at your next powerlifting competition to make sure you have the best competition possible. Now, the first tip is going to be keep everything the same. Now, I know it's a competition venue, you're at a different place than you normally are, you're not warming up at the gym as you normally would, you're not lifting at a gym, but this doesn't mean you need to make everything else different. So let's say you're warming up for the squat. Your opener is around 160 kilos, and if you're doing it in the gym, you'd normally go 60, 100, 120, 140, and then straight to 160. So just because you're at a competition, why does that mean you're now going to go 70, 120, 140? You don't need to make changes just because you're at a competition. Keep everything consistent. And this also is in regards to the attempts as well. So if you're in training and you normally take a 10 kilo jump from your last warm up to your top set. So let's say if you're working up to 200 kilos on squat, you normally take 190 kilos as your last warm up. Keep your attempts consistent. Don't take 20 kilo jumps from your opener to your second. Keep it around that 10 kilo mark. And keep this mindset with everything else as well. Keep your pre-lifting ritual the same. Keep your workout the same. Keep literally everything the same and don't change a thing. So I bet you guys get the point now with that first one. So going on to the second one, speak to the referees when you get red lighted. So let's say you go out to the squat, you do your opener, but you get 2 red lights from the side referees, but you don't know why you got the red lights. Now, you're not just going to walk off and not understand why you got the red lights. You want to speak to the refs, ask why they gave you those lights so you can learn and make a change for that next one. So let's say they say, we failed the lift, we gave you a red light because you didn't hit depth. So now you know on your next attempt, you just need to make sure you're going deeper. So take the feedback from the officials and use that to improve your competition. Now, last but not least, you're able to change your openers before you lift. So when you've given your openers, you're going to give it in to the official who's in the weigh-in room. So let's say if your openers, you give 150 kilos, 100 kilos, and then 160 kilos. So that's for squat, bench, and deadlift. But let's say, for one example, you gave in the wrong attempt, you're able to change it beforehand. So let's say if you want to change your squat, 3 minutes before that flight's about to start, you're allowed to change your attempt. But if it's within 3 minutes of the flight is going to start, you're not allowed to change it. So make sure you change it as soon as possible if you've put in the wrong opener. Now, another situation you might be in is you might have handed in the right attempts, but when you started warming up, you're feeling weaker or you're feeling much stronger than normal. Now, I wouldn't normally advise to increase your opener even if you're feeling really strong, especially if it's your first competition because you don't actually know how your opener is going to go. So I wouldn't recommend to increase your opener, just maybe take a bigger jump from your opener to second. But if you do your warm-ups and you're not feeling as strong, I would definitely recommend to lower it just so you're having an easier opener and so you don't open too heavy and all your attempts are kind of messed up. I hope you guys found this video helpful and I'll see you guys in the next one.